right, everybody. So today we're talking about subscription legal services. There's different business models when it comes to offering your legal services. And one of the cool, innovative ways that's been applied to fields outside of law is a subscription model. Well, what if you start applying this to the law firm and start offering subscription-based services to your clients? That's exactly what Fidu Legal does. Pretty unique value proposition. We have Blaine, who's the co-founder of Fidu Legal, who will give us a little rundown. So, Blaine, first of all, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
This is it's exciting.
Yeah. So first, we want to just clarify three things: the who, and then the three benefits. And then we'll do a quick demo, straight to the point for people that are kind of interested and intrigued about this. Then also we'll provide all the links to get a demo and to check out Fidu Legal in the description below. So, Blaine, who is this for?
Yeah. So, Fidu is for any lawyer who is, or legal professional who is transitioning to flat fees and subscriptions. We talk a lot about subscriptions, but all of the core concepts that we talk about in Fidu apply to flat fees as well. It's all about building systems around what you're the services that you're offering, taking the advice and the information that you're providing to clients, whether that's how to best work with you, what a process looks like, all that kind of stuff. Building systems around that and taking that core stuff that you're talking about in meetings, that's a very one-to-one transaction right now, or the data you're gathering in a form one-to-one, that kind of stuff, and building systems around it and automations around it. So make that if you're talking about what the trademark process looks like, or how to fill out this form best, or how to think about this item best, create a video or write an article about it, create some FAQs on it, package all of that together in one way to kind of deliver that really quickly, so that you're not spending that time repeatedly.
And who are the top three practice types usually that use Fidu Legal?
Yeah, so we get a lot of corporate transactional kind of work, whether you're doing employment or selling contracts. There's a lot of that kind of work, but really subscriptions apply to almost all practice areas. If you really kind of take a step back and think about the client journey, things like family law open up. If you're helping a couple go through a divorce, they have a child, and that child is 10 years old today, the entirety of their legal problem is at minimum for the next 10 years. How can you think about serving that client and helping that client through that entire journey of, what if there's a dispute in a couple of years? Who are they going to go to? What do they need to know at that point? So, it's really kind of that core problem set of what your clients have. But we see a lot, we have some customers. We did an interview with somebody on you can find the link on our website, that built a subscription for car dealerships, in particular in the Atlanta area, providing all of the content and information that they need to best run their business, and all the documents and contracts that they need in there. And so it's corporate work is definitely there. Trademarks is a pretty common one, and then it expands from there to pretty much everybody.
Wonderful. If you can clarify straight to the point, the top three benefits. What's the number one benefit?
Sure. So it's building products around what you're doing today. So productizing your knowledge.
Great.
Creating systems around what you're doing, so that you're not you're taking those one-to-one actions and turning them into one-to-many things. And then the other is providing an amazing client experience, giving your clients one place to go to work with you, instead of 10 different tools that do 10 different things. It's all in one place for clients.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Would you like to show us a quick demo what it looks like on your client side? And again, focusing on the benefits for the client, for obviously the attorney who's using it.
Yeah. Let me just open up my screen here quick.
All right. So let's see it.
Sure. So here we're logged into the client experience side of Fidu. There's another side where your team logs in and sets everything up. For what goes into here and all the communication side of it. But this is just the client experience side. So what we've done here is we've set up a firm overview page that just communicates what services you provide, gives a baseline of information of how clients should work with you, and that is a really powerful thing that's easily skipped, because a lot of times clients don't know what other services that you can provide for them in particular. It's a core part of subscriptions, having them come to you at certain times. We don't have a couple things turned on this account because this is a very specific example, but we can have client messaging turned on so that clients can communicate securely through the portal through here with you, and so they're not stuck in email. Everything's nice and organized. We provide a top tier messaging experience for your clients in here. They can book meetings with you. So finding the right time to book, or the right meeting link to book all those calls. So a kickoff call goes in the right calendar with the right duration, all booked and started from your client logging into their Fidu account. So we can build all of these different pages and sections for clients to use, like what we see here. But the other side of Fidu has a library and knowledge base feature that includes some form generation and document generation. And so if I go into one of these topics we've set up, the client can generate full agreements from filling out a questionnaire. I picked the wrong example here. Let's go to the remote work. There we go. So they fill out some other party information. There's a couple other sections here that can go into whether this employee is taking their laptop home or using their personal equipment, and that can fold out different information in the contract that eventually gets signed through the portal. So you can provide all of these different benefits to your clients that they can kind of self-serve and all under your watch from the provider side. All those FAQs are available to clients. All of those articles, videos, everything's available to your client as they need it by them logging in. And everything we see here is controlled by you and your team. If you want one set of clients to see one group of information separate from another client's group of client types information, you can easily set that up. It's a matter of checking off a couple boxes or creating a package to separate that out and manage. So managing all of this content is really quick and really easy.
Amazing. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that with us. It's so essentially an online dashboard for your clients to be able to log in. I think one of the benefits, I think, for the lawyers also is to be able to increase that lifetime customer value, keep the relationship going,
Absolutely.
offer back-end services, and really again increase the lifetime customer value of your clients.
Yeah.
Our
goal here is to help you deliver continuous value to your clients without working continuous hours. So everything you saw there is always available to your client. They're getting value out of working with you, even when you're not clocking time and putting in extra hours. So decoupling those concepts there.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's definitely it is definitely a different business model, but there is a lot of value to having subscription-based services.
Yeah,
obviously that's what made SaaS software so successful, is that recurring revenue coming in. So if you can set up the same thing for your law firm, that obviously has a lot of value.
Yeah, and the number of firms implementing subscriptions is skyrocketing. Like it jumped from 1% to 8% during the pandemic. So like this is not a niche thing. Lots of firms are trying this and getting on board with it and finding ways to work in subscriptions into their businesses.
Amazing. Very cool. Okay, I'll provide all the links to get demos to check it out. If you guys any questions, you can also I'll put Blaine's contact information in there as well. All right, thank you so much, Blaine, for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thank you.